Hey, this is the output of the FORscan with a Vlinker FSUSB device. So it's a code scanner, and I made a real-time map of several different diagnostic codes and different metrics from the transmission control module. And this is the order that you're going to see them on the screen. So there's no diagnostic trouble codes being reported throughout the whole test drive. And so, none of these faults are showing. But one thing that I am seeing is I am seeing the load right here, the calculated load value is maxed out at 100% here. See that? I'm only going 1700 RPM and 16 kilometers an hour. So, maybe 10 mile an hour. And the calculated load value is 100%. And the engine's only putting out 160 foot-pounds, or newton meters, I'm sorry. Uh, so these are all the codes that I have selected, but let me show you the table one more time. And I'm interested in the torque and the load here. And here's the torque. And this is the load, and this is the torque. So you see the red is torque 160, and the load is the dark yellow. So this fits what I'm feeling in the driver's seat to a T. Basically, you accelerate. This is from a dead stop right here, pulled out of the driveway right here, and just started accelerating. And it got up to 1700 RPM, but it kept climbing in RPM. But the output of the engine, it felt like it was under a load, like it was pulling a very steep hill, and it's just not really taking off like it should. The speed should go up maybe a little quicker, a lot quicker. It gets up to about 40 kilometers an hour. You see, here's 42 here, and this thing's not working exactly right. Anyways, it keeps it from being fun to show this, but it's got some kind of a problem here where the torque is limited. You only get so much torque or so much speed out of the motor because it's hitting this calculated load. What could be causing that? Is that the problem that I'm having? Does anyone know how to read these? Or, I'm getting no trouble codes out of the transmission control module. And the thing feels like it's climbing a very, very steep hill, but in fact, it's on a straightaway. It's just not accelerating any faster. Barely go 40. Here I went up to 40, and then I let off of it and accelerated again. So you see the RPMs drop down and then pick back up. And it's just not progressing. You can see how flat this is, the speed. I tried it 3 times to get it to go faster, and it would not go faster. So then I slowed down, uh, backed up, and then pulled out. And then I tried the same thing by shifting down into the lower range to try a manual shift, and it wouldn't go any faster. It never went faster than 41 kilometers, about 35 mile an hour in my little test drive. The only thing different here is the temperature went up 1 degree whenever I kicked it down. It just went up a little bit. All these other things are moving in pairs. And one more time, I'll show the table. These are all the indicators that are shown. What causes the engine calculated load to be so high? And can you get any more newton meters out of that 3-liter motor than 156? Is that the right output? Let me know if you know.